call Lohim La, Alahai Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Hamashiach Wa Malaki Bashim Harawat Wakakurash Barakathum, the Water Bible Ball Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, and to the men out there teaching a likewise doctrine and say Shalom. Today we're gonna get into a video about, well, Esau basically complaining that his privilege is running out. And to be truthfully, this Edomite sounds just like Eve, because he's barely aching over the fact that Trump reduced his food stamps and how he don't want to work and shit. Well, I guess you don't like eating then. But let's go ahead and get this video. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're talking about, and the outrageousness, the caucasity. That's I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's get it. Name of this video is Esau regrets voting for Nero Trump and is mad as hell they were lied to. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do? So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, that all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there, now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids.
Y'all heard what he said? Now they saying I got to go work. You should have been working anyway. You're a man. Now I got to go work. Does he not sound like a spoiled child?
Okay, I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can.
Well, you shouldn't have had all them goddamn kids. If you knew you wanted to stay at home and you didn't want to work, why would you have 5 children knowing you got to take care of them? You did not count the cost at all. You did not think this through. Once again, no wisdom in teaming. Now I got to go work. What kind of example are you to your children? You're not an example. You're an example of what not to be and how not to be. This man is belly aching because he got to go work to feed his 5 children.
Pay bills.
He's a child himself. He don't even want to work to feed his kids or pay bills. Listen.
I literally got 5 kids. Okay, I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills.
That's the attitude of a child. Nobody wants to do it, but if you got to do it, you just got to do it. He's not willing because he's entitled. He's spoiled. That privilege running out. That's why he's upset. I'm not trying to go work 50, 60 hours. Guess what? It's going to take more than that to feed you and 5 children. That privilege running out, and they don't like it. Oh, well, them curses falling upon their ass. That's what's really going on.
I just really don't understand. I voted for him this last election because I thought what he had good was going on, but now all of a sudden, all this.
See, this is just one of them millions of Edomites getting over, exploiting the system. Now he bitching and moaning. He said he voted for Trump because he had a good thing going. That's basically what it is. He was getting over. Just like all these, what did that lady say? in the last video I did. She said welfare was created for white people. When the black and brown start getting benefits, that's when they start shooting each other in the foot just to keep you from getting benefits. They'll shoot themselves in the foot to wound you. See, this is a child right here.
This policy stuff's coming out, and now he's making all these cuts, and now he doesn't want to help the less fortunate people no more.
How you less fortunate? I'm pretty sure you got 4 limbs, or able body. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass except you sorry as hell and you lazy as hell. But that's all right. 1,000 years of slavery gonna fix that shit.
I'm done with that guy. I'm done with that guy. I'm not. If he gets voted in again, I'm leaving this country because I'm not dealing with this.
How you gonna leave the country? You ain't got no job. The last time I checked, airplane tickets cost money. What you gonna do? You gonna walk to Mexico? You gonna walk to Canada? Delusional ass Edomites.
No more. This is all shit.
I was a Trump supporter. I don't know how long I can keep doing this. I have a construction company, and not a fucking thing is getting done. This is what I get. This is what I fucking get. Nothing but white boys. It takes 4 days to do a one-day job.
See? See how sorry these Edomites are? He said it takes Edomites 4 days to do a job that only takes 1 day. Nothing 1,000 years of slavery can't fix. We're gonna get them up to speed. Don't trip. We're gonna get them up to speed. They're gonna be working like a wheel or a machine when we get through with their ass. Yahweh Ratazah.
I might have fucked up.
From now on, I don't want to hear nothing about the economy. I don't want to hear nothing about inflation. I don't want to hear nothing about tariffs. I don't want to hear nothing about Tesla or electric vehicles or gas prices. We all know nothing's gotten fucking better. It's the truth. And no, I'm not going to give it more time. But you want to know what I'm really pissed off about? This whole Epstein bullshit. And you think people are just going to let this one slide? Nah. People are pissed off. You made a promise.
That's the goal, to piss you off. So you'll rise up so he can lock you down.
Promise to unclassify this and let us know what the hell's going on in this sick island. All this.
See, he still believe the bullshit. And you know what really kills me? Edomites pretend that they don't know a liar when they hear one. This man is guilty as all outdoors. But you got Edomites, cognitive dissonance turned up. Plus, they don't deal with truth or reality. The truth is right in their face. This man is guilty. That's why he going to search links to try to bury this shit and make it go away. Yeah, he lied to y'all to get y'all to vote for him. He had no intention of releasing those files because he knows his name is on that list and he's in those videos. A blind man can see that. But for some reason, you MAGAs, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all just fucked up.
BS. And if you think the people that voted for you are going to let this slide, no. If they're anything like me, no. This is one thing that we're going to stand firm on, and you're going to have to understand you can't just like switch it up and start talking about, oh, the deficit's better, or, oh, we're going to give you a 1% off on your taxes at the end of the year. Nah, not falling for it. This was one of the big things for me. I think it was one of the big things for millions of people. You and Bongini and Pam Bondi and all these people, you're all flipped. You can see it in their faces. You can see how they respond to people. It's almost like they're deer in the headlights. They're scared to talk. Trump, when he was asked by a reporter about Epstein. He's like, we're still talking about this pervert or whatever on this island. Basically, we need to let it go and move on. No, we're not going to let it go and move on. Stop gaslighting us. You're a smart man. How could you be that blind to realize?
If he thinks Trump's a smart man, he must be stupid as fuck. That's why he lost, because he believes everything this lying man says.
That we're not going to let this one slide. This one changed me, and it changed a lot of people today. There's a lot of people pissed off. If you want to gain anybody's ounce of support back, you need to fix this immediately.
How you gonna fix it? The only way he can fix it is turn himself in, or deport, self-deport, self-impeach. That's not gonna happen. That's the right thing to do. Edom don't believe in the right thing. Every time it's time for Esau to step up and do the right thing, he hesitates because that's against his wicked nature, doing the right thing.
Because I'm telling you right now, people are pissed off about this, including me.
What you gonna do about it, E? What you gonna do, E? What you gonna do? Your ass going into captivity, man. That's what you gonna do if you survive the war. These people, I mean, they pretend they can't recognize a liar when they hear one, when they see one, when they smell one. Let's go get some scriptures, man. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3. And this scripture is for the first dude in the video talking about how Trump cut his food stamps from $2,800 to $350. And he's a man. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10. For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. So he don't like working. I guess he don't like eating. I guess he gonna eat his kids. I don't know. Shit. You know how E get down. Book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. That's why it says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Now let's go to Sirach, chapter 14. Hold up, it's not doing it. That's all right. I got it right here. Sirach chapter 14, verse 7. Start at verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? He shall not take pleasure in all his goods. Verse 7, and if he doeth good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Verse 8, an envious man have a wicked eye, he turneth away his face and despiseth men. Verse 9, a covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked driveth up his soul. Exactly. You Edomites gonna learn, this is the last lesson y'all gonna learn. When one of your own is leading you to destruction, I bet y'all handle his ass next time. Because y'all following Trump right into destruction because y'all letting him get away with all this dumb shit. Go storm the White House. I'm not pushing insurrection, but hey, this is going to spark your anger right here. To give the Edomites an idea of what we see. Just picture everything Trump doing, right? Picture Obama doing. I'm sure that'll piss you the fuck off. Yeah. Harvest that energy. Act on that energy. But see, you don't know how to act because you never been put in this position. You've never been betrayed to this level by one of your own. So you don't know what to do. You're going into captivity. That's what you're going to do. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. Go to Job. Chapter 13. Verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. It's no coincidence that ever since this country been in existence, every president has lied. Matter of fact, Trump, during his first season, he got caught in over 25,000 lies that they knew about. So I say that to say this. If I lied 25,000 times at my job, I wouldn't have a job. Where's that energy, Edom? Job chapter 30. Verse 8, they are children of fools, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. This man shows you several times a day that he is not fit to rule. But yet, you still got hope that he rules. That's a dumbass. So a dumbass is what a dumbass does, and guess what else? A dumbass gonna get what's coming to him. Because a dumbass will not deal with truth or reality. That's why the dumbasses, MAGAs, are in the condition and position they are in. Because you won't deal with reality. Guess what? It's going to come to a point. The day coming real is approaching very quick, where reality is going to deal with you. And cognitive dissonance is not going to be an option. Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. I'm just going to get it. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies. Born liars. But you put all your trust and all your hope in born liars. That's a dumbass. That's why it says never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commandeth thee. Now, these were the laws, or these were the consequences of the Israelites not following the law. The curses, he put the curses on us. Now, let me get something else. I brought that out to bring this out. They finna go through it now. It's their turn. There we go. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Mm-hmm. How does it feel, E? How does it feel? That D'Angelo. All right, let's keep going. Go to Book of Psalms. But see, Esau ain't built like us, so he gonna fold real quick. Psalm chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken into devices they have imagined. And they are being taken. Check this out, verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. You in adversity now because the curses are falling on you, homie. And it's going to get much worse. You might have to eat one of them children, bro. Verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. That's Trump all day. But y'all put trust in this bullshit. Okay, you keep on trusting bullshit. Second Thessalonians chapter 1. Oh, chapter 1, Salaki. Verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. That's what he's doing. It's a right. The Lord said it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to them that troubled you. So they getting what they put out and they can't take it. They weak. They can't take it. But guess what? The Lord gonna make you take it. All the Israelites are not wicked. But guess what? All of us went into captivity. All of us fell upon the curses. The curses fell upon all of us, rather. Salaki. So guess what? All you Edomites finna go through it too. And how I know all of Israel was not wicked? Because you have an elect. You have an innumerable 1/3. So all of the Israelites were not wicked, but all the Israelites fell up under the curses. Now it's y'all turn. Daniel 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Stroke of a pen, baby, change that 2,800 to 350. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Without even firing a shot, he destroyed this man. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Did this one. Psalms. This is the Lord having them in the trick bag. Psalm chapter 2, verse 4. Or we can start at verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, thinking they always gonna be in a good place? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together, and the Lord against the Lord and against his anointed. See, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. But listen to this. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. We're in the beginning stages of that because the curses are falling on our enemies now. You can tell they can't stay out the car crying. Yeah. Now is not the time to cry. Society's still running, up and running. That comes later. Get this one. Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Esau think he always gonna be on top. No, no. You gonna be on top until the Lord says it's time for you to take your ass back to the bottom. And we're at that point in time right now. This is the end of Esau's kingdom. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. Let's go to Romans chapter 16. Verse 18. For they are such that serve not our Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, but their own belly. Talking about Trump. And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. Now, let's go to 2 Corinthians. Chapter 2, verse 11. What does it say now? See, Trump, he deceived the hearts of the simple. But for the elect, check this out. Let's say you should get an advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices. We knew to play. We told y'all to play because the Bible told us to play. But you didn't believe the play was coming. You didn't believe that Trump was going to do the flea flicker. You need to turn down your cognitive dissonance and start dealing with reality a little bit more. Then you'll be able to see clearly. But you've been blinded by your privilege. Let's get this one. Book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, Trump, every man holdeth his tongue and look at what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. So when a rich man speak, y'all treat it like it's good as gold. But when the poor man speak, the prophets that told you what he's about to do to your ass, and then he did it. That's why they hate the Israelites. Check this out, see? What fellow was this? But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him. That's how they do the prophets. That's how they did them back then. That's how they doing them now. They're trying to help overthrow them. They'll lie on, Christians lie on us so much, man, it's ridiculous. And in the same breath, they tell us they love us. Your oppressor has taught you well. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. That favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. That's why I said never trust thine enemy. But y'all did it anyway. Now look at you. Now look at you. About to be homeless. You're hungry. Buckle up. It ain't got bad yet. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. See, that's that Edomite cognitive dissonance. Oh, that'll never happen to us. Look how long we've been on top. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. That's you telling yourself constant lies that you'll never be in adversity. You shall not be moved. Told you, if Edomite lie to himself, he'll lie to anybody. Proverbs chapter 29. Verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Verse 12, if a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. If this scripture was a person, it'll be Trump all day. Let's go to Book of Sirach, chapter 34. Verse, let me see, verse 20. Whoso bringeth an offering, that ain't it. Verse 21, Salah. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the laborer of his hire is a bloodshedder. He claimed Trump took away his food. No. If anything, you should see that as an incentive to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get by, getting over and shit. Let's end this with, we can close on, let's see. Now we're going all the way back to Genesis chapter 4. And this is Esau's future. This is right after Cain murdered Abel. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which have opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Check this out. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond thou shalt be in the earth. Did we not see that in Mexico? When they told all the gringos to get the fuck out, they're being chased out of the earth right now because Israelis, they can't go everywhere like they used to. Netanyahu, you got 20 nations on your ass blocking your weapons from getting to Israel. Verse 13, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. Future prophecy, past and future. That's Genesis 4:14. Call along Milah, Lahayanawa Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Yeah. Verse 5, and the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any find him should kill him. That mark was his pale skin. And the reason that the Lord said that anybody who take vengeance on Cain, he gonna get them sevenfold. Why? It's a good question. Because the Lord wanted Cain to turn into Trump. He wanted his pride through the roof to the point that he feels untouchable, so he can be emboldened to do the wickedness, so the Lord can be justified to destroy him. See, it's checkers, it's not checkers, it's chess. The Lord is a master chess player. He knew that if he did not punish Esau, his pride would go through the roof and he'll feel untouchable. Let's get it. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. The Lord knew what he was doing when he was letting Esau get away with murder, literally. It all led up to this point, his judgment and our salvation. Call halal yimla lahayna Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach wa Malaki by Hashem Harawat Wakakodash Barakathum the water by Babal wa Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.